Okay, Ananya, is the audio going towards your end? You are on mute right now, so you will have to unmute.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'm able to hear you.
Good afternoon. So please introduce yourself and also add the justification for the optional which you have chosen.
Yes, sir. Sir, I am Ananya Sharma. I belong to Indore, Madhya Pradesh. I completed my schooling from the Daily College Indore and the Punjab Public School Nabha. Both my parents are educators. Sir, post my schooling, I pursued economics graduation from Delhi University, Hindu College. And sir, my hobbies include reading fiction as well as swimming, which I have been enjoying for over a decade. So my optional subject is sociology, and so I chose sociology because I believed it would provide me a different perspective to look at Indian society. Also, sir, I was interested in the same, and it would also help me across multiple papers such as GS1 and also, sir, in the essay paper.
Okay. So would you say that with economic liberalization, the caste distinctions are going and we are moving towards class? What is your opinion on that? A review
Yes,
of the
sir.
last 30-35 years.
Right, sir. So, with economic liberalization, we have seen that we have moved from a more ascriptive birth-based status to a more merit-based status, be it in terms of the jobs that are provided, especially with the rise of services sector. It is the qualifications and the capability of a person which determine their professional professional efficiency. So, although caste still persists in some areas, but so largely, I would say that, especially in terms of bigger cities like metros, it is the in the public sphere, it is class which has overtaken caste.
Since you have studied economics and that too from Hindu college, so I'd like to ask you a question related to economics. Like the national governments which come to power, they try to highlight their achievements in terms of percentage increase in GDP. Or like currently it is being said that we'll go to this much level of trillion level of economy.
Yes, sir.
But why it is that highlight is less on per capita income?
Uh, so I believe that in terms of the percentage, that is a very visible figure, and that is easier to portray. And so, in terms of per capita income, we have to also look at the qualitative changes in terms of the development of people. So, right now, India has improved its per capita income as compared to earlier years to around $2,900 per capita. However, sir, we still fall in the lower middle income bracket. So, sir, I think from the point of view of optics, it is the growth rate that is more visible. So, sir, that is perhaps the reason why parties choose to portray growth rate instead of per capita income, which takes time to increase.
And related to this issue is like we choose to say that the different world bodies which go for demarcating India for people below poverty line, we say that it is not rightly reflected, or other statistics we are not in agreement. So, do you think that there should be a more fair criteria for demarcating different countries in these aspects, like fixing people below poverty line?
Right, sir. Currently, if we go by the global standards as per the World Bank, so there's the daily expenditure of a person in terms of per capita consumption, which is around $3 right now, which is taken to estimate the poverty levels. However, sir, it also differs with different countries because of the rate of development, the socio-economic progress, especially in terms of education, healthcare, which also needs to be taken into consideration. And sir, in the case of India, we also need to take into account the historical differences of different sections of society. So, sir, instead of having a broad, generalized metric for each country, I think so. We can have some common metrics, but it needs to be more nuanced based on the development aspect of the country.
You have opted foreign service at which serial?
So that's my first preference.
Okay, that's good. Sorry, I didn't go through your DAF in depth. So please answer and question like what advantages you could have as a diplomat representing India? Because we have seen on many international fora, they are in like UN or other places. They are the ones who become our national face. So what advantages do you think that women diplomats have?
So advantages that female diplomats have. So first of all, they show the progress of the nation of India in terms of its women empowerment and the social status of women and how they project them. So, secondly, I would say that we also, so I think gender is an important aspect. However, it also depends on the merit and capability of the officers. So we have had wonderful ambassadors such as Ambassador Nirupama Roy. We also have the current, so I'm forgetting her name, but we also had recently the UN ambassador, the UN spokesperson from India, who was also a decorated female service officer, and she has very capably put forward India's national interests. While both the genders are capable, I think representing as a female from the country of India, which otherwise globally has a perception of not being so advanced in terms of female development. So it projects a very good image.
Thank you. My colleagues in the panel, they will ask further questions.
Ananya, I noticed that you are very good in sports, particularly in swimming. You got so many medals. Why didn't you pursue? And you were a shooter also. You got a silver medal in shooting in 10-meter air pistol. Why did you pursue your career in that area?
So sports has been an important part of my life till now, and even now I do enjoy swimming. So in
Mhm.
terms of why I did not pursue it further, so first of all, I was balancing it with my studies, and my school provided a very enabling ecosystem and infrastructure which allowed me to participate in multiple sports.
Mhm.
Post my schooling, in terms of the college, I felt there was an infrastructure deficit because my college did not have an access to a swimming pool. And so, moreover, I found diverse interest in the college as well. So,
Mhm.
seeing my academic capability, I decided that I should focus more towards the academic side.
Was it the unavailability of or reduced opportunities in financial terms or sponsorships or better prospect was one of the reasons to consider this, to
Uh,
take
so
this
that
decision?
so that was not the primary reason because even earlier I did not have any sponsorship as such for sports. So it was a self effort. That was not taken into account.
But suppose you got a sponsorship or some endorsed business, maybe the advertising endorsement. Would you
Yes,
have
sir.
pursued that? Would you have pursued that for passion?
So I believe that my academic passions they overtook my passion for sports at a competitive level. Although I enjoy it in terms of physical activity. But
Mhm.
sir, I think since almost grade 10th, I was clear that I need to prioritize academics instead of over sports or
Mhm.
perform equally well in both. Because sir, in terms of sports, you need to, especially in the case of swimming, you need to invest at least 6 hours in practice daily. Then sir, you have to also see your recovery period. And sir, you have to have proper coaches, a nutritionist, and so then it becomes a little difficult to balance it with studies, and especially the scores that I was able to get. I believe
Mhm.
that with swimming, I must not have been able to get the same scores if I would have gone quite deep into
Mhm.
swimming.
No, that is the point I'm making. That
Right, sir.
not sports, not as a career. And had it been opportunities of sponsorship and others, you might have thought about it. That's the point I'm making.
Right, sir. Sir, I did not think of sports as a
Okay.
career option.
Right, right, right. You're a student of sociology, and you are looking for, foreign service. Why we Indian try to look for endorsement from foreign powers in sociological terms?
Sir, sir, I think first of all, it is the goal of any foreign policy that since we are representing our national interest, we also want like-minded countries to support our cause. That could be one reason. So, in terms of sociological effects, even in terms of sociology, we want a symbiotic relationship with other countries which have similar backgrounds and similar cultural status. So, for example, India's appeal to be the voice of Global South that shows a cultural similarity that India draws with different countries, particularly the African nations and the Southeast Asian nations. So I think this is one way I could explain it.
But France is not looking for endorsement from India. Their newspaper never bother what our papers are writing. But we are very much concerned that what the Washington Post is writing, what the New York Times is writing, or what the BBC is talking about us. Why we keep looking for endorsement from
Sir, I believe it would not be looking for endorsement, rather, it would be being vigilant to what other nations think of us and how that might influence our soft power and our people to people connections. So that could be a possible reason.
them? Do you think that hard power, soft power is enough to become a great country?
Sir, I believe that it is your hard power that comes first, and then your soft power can take you to places. But hard power needs to be the primary force.
So then why you are focusing all the time on the hard power? Oh, sorry, soft power.
Sir,
We
I
keep
believe
talking we
the
are a soft power, we have this, we have yoga, we have this. So why not we focus paying same kind of attention to the hard power?
Sir, I believe we are paying a similar amount of attention to hard power. So we have seen that since 2013-14 to 2024-25, our defense budget has increased almost by 10%. We're also seeing, sir, that there is a greater emphasis on military diplomacy as well, be it in terms of the various multilateral and bilateral exercises we conduct, be it the Malabar exercise for Quad and other exercises for interoperability. And so, India's approach as a responsible power has always been to ensure peace and diplomacy first and use hard power as the last resort. So, as we have seen in
Have we used
Operation.
hard power anywhere to resolve any dispute?
So, the instance that comes to my mind right now is of Operation Sindoor, that we showed Pakistan that even though we aim for peace and diplomacy, however, if when the threshold is tested, then India can also respond with hard power.
So why didn't we respond it the same way when this Delhi Lal Killa attack happened?
So, in the Delhi terror module, so first of all, I think the investigations are still undergoing, and a
But
certain
in
person.
Pahalgam, we didn't wait for it, did we?
So, so as I recall, in Pahalgam also we waited a few days, so at least we waited before
Yeah.
responding because
So
the
why we are waiting for months now here?
Sir, I believe, as per the current government stance, it is treated as an ingrown model of terrorism. So we haven't really identified any external sources, although there might be
No,
possibility.
but
That's,
there is enough evidence saying that this they were talking with people in Turkey and Pakistan. There's already news. I mean, media reports are there.
yes, sir.
Anyway,
There are.
okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir. Same here, sir.
Ananya, you have given choice of your exam center as Chandigarh.
Yes, sir.
Who designed Chandigarh?
Sir, the French, sir, Can I take a guess, sir?
Sure.
Sir, the French architect Corbusier.
Yes. Yes. And do you think that the city has come as per his original design?
Sir, I have very limited idea of the city of Chandigarh. So, sir, based on my experience, and if I compare it with Indore, I do see that his vision is intact, sir, in terms of the design, in terms of the civic sense of the people there, and the general infrastructure. Sir, I do think that his design has come to life.
Okay, there are a lot of issues related to his design. It has not come as per his design, original plan, which Le Corbusier has given. Now, I'll have one question with your alma mater and related to both your subjects, economics and sociology.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me two eminent economists, at least one, there are many has been produced, and one eminent sociologist also from Delhi University.
Sir, one eminent economist from Delhi University. So, in terms of sociologist, it would be we had Professor Louis Dumont, who studied at DSE, and sir, for the economist, sir, I would have to recall. I'm not able to recall it right now.
Dr. Manmohan Singh, he was in Delhi School of Economics,
Yes, sir.
Prime Minister, and another eminent sociologist which Delhi has produced is Professor Andre Bete, who
Yes, sir.
has a similar work on inequalities. So these are, I think you should also have some focus on the economist and sociologist who have been produced by Delhi University. This is one area.
Right, sir.
Okay. And are you aware of arithmetical progression and geometrical progression?
Sir, yes, sir, I have a basic understanding.
What is it? And it was applied also in understanding some process.
So, arithmetic progression refers to, so basically both are a number of series, and the difference in arithmetic progression increases by a factor of one. In terms of geometric progression, the difference increases by more than a factor of one. And so the theory that you are implying, if I can guess it correctly, sir, is it Malthus's population theory?
Yes, of course.
Yes, sir. So basically, Malthus argued that while food production grows arithmetically, the human population grows geometrically.
Okay. What is cultural lag?
So cultural lag refers to a concept wherein there is a difference between the material and the non-material aspect of culture. For example, sir, technology often outpaces the change in human morals and values. So, for example, we have the idea of three-parent baby, wherein genetic materials are taken from three people. However, sir, the conventional human morals and values still tell us that a human should be a product of only two individuals.
No, it's something you have to understand also. Cultural lag is the difference between the material culture and non-material culture. That is where
Yes,
there is a
sir.
lag, which is lag comes in. A prominent national political party has named its working president today. Which political party is it, and what is the name of that leader?
Sir, it is BJP and the leader belongs to Bihar. So I'm unable to recall his name right now.
Okay. Thank you, Ananya, and all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ananya, you have secured All India rank 5 in CDS, but you
Yes,
have
sir.
not joined. You have
Yes,
not
sir.
joined. Why? What happened?
Sir, I attempted the serious examination because the pattern was quite similar to the UPSC Civil Services examination. So I wanted to see whether I was preparing in the right direction. And sir, my intention was always to join the foreign services. So qualifying the exam with such a rank gave me immense confidence that I am sitting here in front of you, sir, today.
Okay, so what did that SSB process teach you about leadership?
So it taught me a lot of good things. Those 5 days were quite memorable. So it taught me about coordination and cooperation because in the team tasks, you have to be a valuable member to your group and also help them. So it also taught me about the importance of clear communication because that is the backbone of discipline and unity. And so it taught me about adaptability to different situations and to always be ready for anything that is thrown at you.
Okay, Ananya, recently RBI governor have mentioned that our economy is presently in a Goldilocks situation, which is very strange. Can you explain what is that all about?
Right, sir. Sir, currently, if we look at the inflation figure, that is 0.7% for November 2025. And so we are seeing that our growth rate also recorded 8.2% in the second quarter. So currently, what this Goldilocks zone means is that given certain factors such as inflation, our growth rate, also India's demographic dividend, the ability to tap on it. So these are some things which can help India progress towards its vision of Viksit Bharat by 2047. So this is what he meant.
Okay, so the growth is good and the inflation is also very much stable. And RBI have reduced the interest rate for the third consecutive time. But then why FIs are consistently selling heavily in the Indian secondary market?
Right, sir. Sir, in terms of the FIIs, so first of all, it is seen that they are profit booking from their earlier investments and they are shifting their investments outwards. So secondly, there is also uncertainty in the market due to the impending US-India trade deal. And so thirdly, it might also possibly be because of the sliding rupee. So, sir, these are three factors due to which the investors might be shifting towards foreign markets for greater returns.
How sliding rupee affect the FIIs?
Sir, historically, it has been seen that whenever the rupee depreciates, foreign investors tend to go to more secure markets such as the US, wherein they can get a greater return.
Okay, Ananya. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So I had a look at your DAF. I think this will be your third attempt and first time you are going for the interview.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but how do you analyze that you're not able to go to the interview level in your earlier two attempts?
Sir, in the first attempt, I believe I wasn't completely ready. I was not even familiar with uh, I was not familiar with how I have to mark certain answers, especially at the prelim stage. So in the second attempt, I improved, but there were still some gaps. So, sir, this time I introspected everything, the process where I was lacking, and so I devised a strategy that would be advantageous to me, sir.
Okay, so you have a lot of positives, like you are answering confidently and the base knowledge of your subjects. In fact, I asked you about economics, although I am not a student, but then from a journalist viewpoint. So expect these kind of questions in the actual board. And by the time possibly you receive your date, this budget process, economic survey will be out. So you have to go through that. And on contemporary sociological issues affecting India, like a lot of emphasis has been on caste surveys. Different
Yes, sir.
state governments were ordering caste surveys. Finally, the union government has agreed. And 2027, the census, or they are calling, I think this time inauguration. So that will also collect data about caste. So expect some questions on that also.
Right, sir.
So that's all from my side.
Ananya, you must have appeared for mocks earlier.
So this is my second mock.
Second mock. What was the advice given to you in first mock?
So basically, I was told that I'm confident, but there are some areas where I need to improve, specifically certain data points and keywords that I need to use in the answer.
Mm-hmm. So, on how you are improving upon that?
So I've compiled a list of topics wherein I need to gain proficiency, and so I think for the communication part, I have scheduled mocks at least twice per week so that I can improve.
I think what you need is the practice of the,
Right, sir.
make a question bank and make the answers and practice them, because that will help your knowledge base, as you've been told, is very good. You just have to build upon. And the question which I was referring on asking you, I was referring actually to the colonial mindset. You have to examine the foreign policy from that point of view also.
Right,
So
sir.
then you'll start getting answers. Hmm?
Right, sir.
So that was the point I wanted to bring to your attention. And yeah, rest I think you're good. I'm sure you must be reading economic newspaper. You are economist, so I'm sure you
Yes, sir.
must be
I'm reading.
you're reading that. Just keep that. I think you are there, and try to be less serious. You have a very nice smile, so keep that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All the best. All the
Thank you,
best.
sir.
Anya, concentrate on your both subjects. You could have questions from the subject matter experts also in the
Right, sir.
and current affairs. At least read the newspaper the day you are going to interview for the interview. At least you should have the main newspaper reading and whatever important news items are there.
Right, sir.
Your confidence level is very good actually, and it will improve the moment you equip yourself with more informative material into it also. So just
Right, sir.
do that only, and all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Ananya, as an economist, your answer was so general that anyone could give that it is profit booking. So if it is profit booking, it have started from 2024 September onwards, right? FIA started selling from 2024. That's when Nifty made that 26,000 something, and still actually there only. So there are some other reasons, like specific reasons you can say. It could be related to capital gain issue. It could be related to securities transaction tax. Rupee depreciation is one of the most important reasons, as you told. So my point is that was general when you're talking about profit booking, that anyone can say. If you're an economist, you could have a specific
Right, sir.
reason for that.
Sir, your video got stuck. I couldn't hear the last bit of your suggestion.
No, all the best. I'm saying it was good, confident. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Anything which you want to ask from the board?
Sir, since sir asked me the question about Chandigarh and Cobbisser's vision, so sir, what could be a good answer for that?
I didn't ask, but actually I've lived in Chandigarh for 2 years.
Okay,
But
sir.
of late, there have been some news items that I was reading, I think, in Indian Express, that the entire thing didn't get translated. So possibly the material is there in public domain, so you could go through that. Like today, this question was asked you. It is not something you would have expected. This is my hunch.
Yes, sir.
But it is a bit unusual, like you didn't opt for Delhi or any other center. You have gone to Chandigarh. So you should know, because Chandigarh is one of the very few cities in India post independence which was planned. And like you are aware about Dispur or Gandhinagar, or even in Raipur they have made Naya Raipur. So, but Chandigarh continues to be unique city in that it is still the capital of Punjab and Haryana. There is a lot of dispute. Recently, there was a move from the union government to take it directly under its control, which
Yes, sir.
generated. So it could be asked from you. So
Right, sir.
read a little more. Material is available in public domain.
Right, sir.
No, your specific query that what was not as per the Le Corbusier's plan. See, one of the important reason the Le Corbusier has proposed that there will be no construction or any city in and around 10 kilometers of the in Chandigarh. I think that's the first violation, that Mohali, Panchkula, and other. So it's a continuum. It's called Tri-City now. I
Yes, sir.
served in Chandigarh, so I know it's all Tri-City. Mohali and Panchkula, they have come up. But if the original plan of Corbusier would have been adopted, then these, in fact, new Mohali, they're all. So there's a lot of congestion in and around, which was not his original plan. That is one very important, and rest has already been told about.
Right, sir.
Like,
Sir,
I now remember suddenly that there used to be in Chandigarh something called Lal Dora concept. Now I can understand that possibly this referred to the area or to be which was to be originally part, but people have constructed houses beyond this Lal Dora.
Lal Dora is in every, in fact, city. Even Delhi also you have Lal Dora. So Lal Dora constructions are normally banned. It's actually supposed to be a Gram Sabha land where at least, so it is just beyond that. But Lal Dora has been it has been abused actually. It is everywhere.
and sir, my answer for the CDS question, was it sufficient or do I need to make some corrections?
CDS.
Yes, sir. Mr. Safir asked me that question.
Oh, I think then he should respond to it.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. You can be more, that was a general one which you gave, no? That when you're talking about FIAs are selling, that's mainly profit booking. That was very general. So since you're
No,
an
sir.
no,
Sir, I was talking
CDS.
about the CDS question, that why didn't
CDS,
I
yeah.
join it?
Okay, that's fine. They can ask you, is there any ethical dilemma and all those things? As
Right,
the
sir.
follow-up questions can come, but that I think you can manage it.
Okay, sir.
That's fine.
Sir, those were my doubts.
Right. Okay, then thank you very much. You can log out now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.